Michael, a 26-year-old artist who worked part-time as a gas station attendant, didn't expect that this day would change his life. It was an ordinary morning at the gas station. Working at pump number 1, he served customers and chatted with his colleagues. Everything was going as usual until a fancy motorcycle pulled up to his pump. The rider, an elderly woman in leather clothing and a helmet, looked striking, her silver hair peeking out from under the helmet. "Good morning, ma'am," Michael greeted her. "How much gas would you like?" The woman removed her helmet and replied with a smile. Michael began to fill her motorcycle when his gaze fell on a tattoo on her wrist. It was an image of half a heart and a cross, a rare tattoo that Michael had only seen on one person before. "Is everything all right, son?" the woman asked, noticing his astonishment. "Yes, it's just. That tattoo reminds me of someone," Michael said, nervously looking at her. "Her name was Emily." "What a coincidence," the woman responded with a smile. "My name is also Emily. Emily Smith." Michael froze in shock. Could this really be the same Emily who had looked after him and his sister when they were children? Michael couldn't believe his eyes. "Is it really you, Emily, who used to take care of me and my sister?" Emily smiled and got off her motorcycle, embracing Michael. "Look how much you've grown. I never thought I'd see you again," she said. "How are your parents? Is your mother still upset that I used to secretly give you sweets?" Michael laughed. "I think she's forgiven you by now. But my sister, Lily, passed away in a car accident." Emily's face darkened. "Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry." "It's all right. It happened a long time ago," he replied. Just as they started exchanging memories, 2 cars behind them honked impatiently. Emily quickly wrote down her number and address on a piece of paper and suggested that Michael visit her that evening. After work, Michael went home, freshened up, and called Emily to let her know he was coming. At 6:30 p.m., he stood at the door of her cozy house. The warm atmosphere reminded him of his childhood. "What can I offer you, dear?" Emily asked. "A glass of water will be enough," Michael replied. Emily returned with water and chocolates, knowing they were his favorite. "Do you still love chocolate?" she asked with a smile. Michael nodded, enjoying the moment. Once they settled down, Emily asked, "Did you pursue your dream of becoming an artist?" Michael shook his head. "My parents didn't support me, and I started saving money to study something more profitable." "Art doesn't pay the bills," he said. Emily sighed. "When I was young, like you, I dreamed of traveling, but my parents talked me out of it too. It's my biggest regret." "But you can still fulfill that dream," Michael exclaimed. "No, son, I'm too old." "But you shouldn't give up on your dreams. Don't let others' opinions destroy them," she said, looking at Michael with care. Emily unexpectedly offered, "I want to help you, Michael. I have savings, and I want you to use them to study." Michael was in shock, but Emily insisted. "None of this happened by accident. We met again for a reason," she said. And she kept her promise. With Emily's support, Michael was able to attend college and graduate with honors. His art career took off. Years passed. Michael became a successful artist, but one day Emily passed away, leaving a void in his life that could never be filled. She wasn't just a benefactor, she had been the mother he had never had. Michael continued to share her story, telling others how this woman had changed his life. When Michael's first daughter was born, he named her Emily Margaret in honor of the woman who had given him faith in himself and helped him achieve his dream.